What's up, people? What's up, people? What's up, people? It is your boy MM2K of PNTS Network and CloudDosage back again with another GFN countdown. This is the weekly show where we count down the latest and greatest in the GFN news for the week. The Nvidia Geforce Now news. That's Nvidia's cloud gaming service, a great cloud gaming service. We count down the latest and greatest and the Nvidia Geforce Now news for the week. We give it all to you, and then we give you our top three. I have a lot of fun doing this. I love doing the show. One of my favorite shows, period, because I'm such a big fan of Nvidia Geforce Now. And I'm like you guys and gals out there. You know, ever since Nvidia signed that big deal with Xbox, and you know, that's making the news and the controversies behind that, you know, but we'll leave that for another show. All I can say is, as a Nvidia Geforce Now gamer, I am more than ecstatic to know that a deal has been struck to where games like, at the very least, Starfield, what other in the Bethesda lineup of other titles, Wolfenstein, I can play my Rage 2 again. You know what I'm saying? In the cloud, the way I prefer to play it via Nvidia Geforce Now. You know, those possibilities will be there once again. I'm very excited at that prospect because of this deal that has been struck. And if the latter part of the deal, which involves Activision Blizzard, goes through, then we're talking about the ability to play Call of Duty in the cloud. Now, what is that thing we've been talking about as cloud gamers since the very beginning? Cloudbusters in the house. Good to see you, my friend. What is that thing we've been talking about all this time? Oh, man. If this platform or that platform gets Call of Duty, it's over. Now Call of Duty is coming everywhere in the cloud. Possibly. Depends on what happens with this deal. But the smart thing with Nvidia Geforce Now, those fantastic people over there, shout out to all of them, is that they worked the deal out with Microsoft, that regardless of that deal, from what it appears, if that deal goes through or not, we are still getting Xbox games, and the good people there are working to deliver those games. So I brought that up to say this: a lot of people are excited about that whole prospect, so they're wondering, when are we going to start seeing these games? Are we going to see them this week? Well, there's only one way to find out. We got less than 10 minutes before the official reveal of the blog. We'll let you know what's going on. You know what I mean? And we'll talk about what's happening this week and what's going on in Nvidia Geforce land and what you think about it all together. But that's what the show is for. You know what I mean? Shout out to the good people in the chat. We got the homies. Cloudbusters. He says Halo, Call of Duty. We also got Geek to Sneak in the house. He says, hey, yo. He says, if you have Xbox Game Pass, says Cloudbusters Ultimate, you can link your EA Play library to GFN. That is true. Yes, absolutely. That is true. That's dope as well. Yeah, so I got to, you know what? I got to try that out. Cloudbusters. Now, how would I guess I can look that up and figure out how I would actually do that, because I wonder what's in the vault over at Nvidia Geforce, over at EA Play, because I do have Game Pass Ultimate. So I'm guessing what I would want to do is I wonder how I would do that. I know there's a way to do that. I know Geek to Sneak knows how to do that. And I was talking to the good homie Lo-Fi Monk about how to do that as well. So, because it doesn't seem like it's a simple process off the bat, but I definitely want to try that out. 1st of June, I heard, says Cloudbusters. He says 1st of June, I heard. Okay, well, we'll see. We'll see, my good friend. We'll see if you're right. You may be right. You may be, we'll see. Geek to Sneak says, yep, that's how I was playing Battlefield 2042 on GFN. See, now I got to do it. Now that you put it like that, now I got to stop playing around. Is Madden, but I don't think Madden is offered on Nvidia Geforce now. But Madden's in that EA Play Vault, right? I believe so. Cloudbuster says, just add the games to your library of the EA PC app after linking to your Xbox account. The EA PC app. Okay. So is there a way, I'm guessing by you saying that, is there a way to link your EA games to, how does that get linked to GFN though? Like, how does GFN know that you own those games? Like, I'm assuming you're going to have to connect your GFN account. Here, let me pull mine up real quick while we're talking about this. See if I can see anything immediate, because I've never seen anything in my GFN options to link. Let me go to my settings. Let's go to settings. Yeah, I don't see anything to link EA to GFN. So what am I linking? EA to Steam? This is just like Steam and Epic. It'll show an EA option. See, you're saying it shows an EA option in GFN? I don't see one. All mine show is Ubisoft, Epic Games, and Steam. That's all it shows. Let's see here. GeForce Now membership, network status. Do I have like a limited UI? It says you sign in when loading the game on GFN. It says link EA to Xbox. Okay. I'm still confused, and maybe it's just me being slow. Thinking this through. I'm just trying to figure out, how does GFN know that you own the game, because they don't have any link to EA. Like, I get the link the whole EA to your Xbox thing, but how does Nvidia Geforce Now know that you have a license for that game? I would think that there would be a link in EA thing on Nvidia Geforce Now. Maybe not. Maybe I'm overthinking this. You know what I'm saying? Maybe I'm highly overthinking this, but dope. I know it can be done. And it's dope that you can do it nonetheless. And now that Geek to Sneak brought up Battlefield, you know what I'm saying? Like, I got some bucks sitting. And I can't spoil it for you right now, but there's a particular game that I'm going to talk about in the reveal. There's a particular game that I'm going to talk about in this reveal that I got a couple of Steam bucks sitting on the side for. It was going to be between this game and Dying Light 2, and I think I'm going to get this game. Because Dying Light 2, even though I'm pretty sure that's a great game, it bothers me there's no guns in it. It says Nvidia knows when you log into an EA, so you could say Xbox is already on GFN. Okay, I got you. And look, Battlefield is $17.99. I would have. I'm on. What's it called right now? I would have probably bought it too. Like, ooh, because I got like let me see. I can't reveal this game to y'all, not yet. Okay. Typing it in right now because I might. Oh yeah, I might get it. Hold on, Hogwarts Legacy. How much is Hogwarts Legacy? See, I was gonna go in Hogwarts Legacy half season with my son somewhere else. Hogwarts Legacy is not on sale, but this other game is, yeah, there it goes right there. There's two versions of it. Oh, okay. All right. Oh, that's dope. Okay. Yeah, I think I'm gonna get this game. I think I'm gonna buy that game. And then I'm gonna play it today too. That's the game I'm gonna play. It says, okay, we got like 1 minute before we got to get into this reveal. It says they're saying on the EA app, link it to your Xbox account. So I'm not in front of my PC, but once I get settled, it says Nvidia knows when you log into EA on the GFN game. So you could say Xbox is already on GFN, Xbox Game Pass Ultimate. Yep. Yeah, that's dope. Battlefield is free. It's part of the vault as well. So yeah, that's dope. So anything that you got in the vault via EA, it sounds like you can play on GFN. I just got to figure out how to do it. That's all dope stuff. All right, we're like a minute out. Any guesses? Anybody got any guesses on what the reveals are going to be, or what the what's going to be our number one here? Any guesses? Says I just ordered the physical of Metroid Prime Remastered. Bro, I've been looking for weeks. Oh, okay, that's cool. It'd be nice to get those games on PC. I would love to see those games on PC. Let me turn this music down a little bit. That's what I've been doing. I've been turning my music down a little bit. I've been noticing, I've been listening to other people that play music in their backgrounds, and I've been listening to my shows, and I'd be like, dang, that's loud. All right, we're about a minute away. Really, it's 9 o'clock right now, so let's do it. Let's do it. Let's do the reveal, and we'll get back on the flip side of it. What's up, people? What's up, people? What's up, people? Again, it's your boy MM2K back again with the official reveal for the Nvidia Geforce Now Thursday, the Thursday blog. And you want to know what it is? All right, let's get into it. Let's get into the intro. You want to hear it? Here it goes. Disney Dreamlight Valley is streaming from Steam and Epic Game Store on Geforce Now starting today. It's one of the 2 new games this week that members can stream with beyond fast performance using a Geforce Now Ultimate membership. Game is if using a PC on any device at up to 4K resolution and 120 frames per second, even on a Mac. Wow. All right. So let's get into the number 3 item for this week. because it's going to be a decent week. And then now I made up my mind. I think you're going to want to stay tuned for the number one item I don't have in my library, but I'm going to buy it and we're going to play it today. But let's get to, we got to start from 3 and work our way up to 1. So let me not get ahead of myself. So let's do it. What is the number 3 item today?
Number 3.
The number 3 item is Dreamlight Valley. Disney Dreamlight Valley is now on Nvidia Geforce Now, as we just said prior. Help restore Disney's magic to the valley and go on an enchanting journey in Gameloft's Disney Dreamlight Valley, a life sim adventure game full of quest, exploration, and beloved Disney and Pixar friends. So shout out to the Nvidia Geforce Now getting that. Now, a lot of us more hardcore gamers, we may say, okay, well, this game may not particularly be up our alley, but this is a huge get for Nvidia Geforce Now. These life sim games, man, they are humongous. Like, I've never really been into them, and that's why, of course, it's not number 1 on our list, but it's still a huge get that Nvidia Geforce Now got it. It brings more attention to the platform. The more attention that the platform gets, of course, is better for us as gamers of other things. It's more likely that we're going to get the games that we want to definitely dive into. But these live sim games, man, they are serious. And this is going to be one of the bigger games, definitely. And shout out to NVIDIA GeForce Now recognizing that and them getting it on the platform. All right. But that's our number 2 item. Okay. Now, and that's fine and dandy and all. And it's going to lead to some, it's going to lead to a lot of rewards for the NVIDIA GeForce Now for getting that game. But let's talk a little bit more. Let's talk about juice. Let's talk about power and juice. What am I talking about? Well, let's go to our number 2 item.
Number 2.
Number 2 is NVIDIA GeForce Now on the Mac. That's right. Return of the Mac. Oh, no. Let's talk about it. All right. So NVIDIA GeForce Now gives members the unique ability to play over 1,500 games with the power of a gaming PC on nearly any device. The new ultimate membership tags into next generation NVIDIA SuperPods that stream GeForce RTX 4080 class performance with the support for 4K resolution at up to 120 frames per second or high definition gaming at 240 frames per second on both PCs and Macs. Even Mac users can say they're PC gamers. For Mac users, GeForce Now is an opportunity to finally play the most advanced games available on the computer they love, which is exciting. That's coming from MacStories.net. Macs with the latest Apple Silicon M2 and M1 chips run the GeForce Now app natively without the need to install or run Rosetta. GeForce Now members on a Mac get the best of PC gaming on the system they love without ever leaving the Apple ecosystem. This results in incredible performance from popular PC-only games without downloads, updates, or patches. Any laptop can be a gaming laptop, even a MacBook. That's from Laptop Mag. MacBook Pro 16-inch laptops with 3456 by 2234 ProMotion 120 hertz refresh rate displays enable gaming in 4K high dynamic range at up to 120 frames per second with NVIDIA DLSS 3 technology. These Macs can even run graphically intense games like The Witcher 3 and Warhammer 40,000 Darktide at 4K 120. MacBook Pro laptops with smaller displays and MacBook Airs with 2560 by 1664 displays transform into gaming PCs running titles like Cyberpunk 2077 and 1440p HDR at liquid smooth frame rates. Quote, NVIDIA's GeForce Now Ultimate changes everything. Suddenly the Mac became a brilliant gaming platform, and that's coming from Forbes. GeForce Now opens a world of gaming possibilities on Mac desktops like the Mac Mini, Mac Studio, and iMac. connect an ultra wide monitor, and take all in the HDR cinematic gameplay at up to 3080/40 by 1600 120 frames per second, and PC games such as Destiny 2 and Far Cry 6 with Max connected to a 240 hertz monitor. GeForce Now Ultimate members can stream with the lowest latency in the cloud, enabling gaming at 240 frames per second in Apex Legends, Tom Clancy's Rainbow Six Siege, and nearly a dozen other competitive titles. And it's not just new Macs that can join in PC gaming. Any Mac system introduced in 2009 or later is fully supported. I just want to say this. Now, this is like an older graphic that you're looking at with some of the older architecture on the Mac video, and hopefully Nvidia Geforce Now, if you're listening to your boy, get a new one. Get a new video out there for the super pods, man. Got to do it so we can show this thing off, baby. I'm going to dedicate this portion of the show to talking to one of, as far as I'm concerned, as far as many people are concerned, one of the most decorated podcasters ever, Dark Sakura of Orange Lounge Radio. If you've been following our content, she was a fan of a former cloud platform along with myself. I was surprised because I've been listening to Dark Sakura for almost 2 decades. She's been podcasting that long on Orange Lounge Radio. So when I found out, I said, hey, Sakura, you want to come and talk to the public a little bit about gaming and Stadia? And she said, sure. She came on, we talked, but then Stadia closed down. And she was at a loss, and because she has a Mac, and she has an older Mac, so she's like, "Oh man, what am I going to do for gaming?" So I want to dedicate this part to her because I failed at being the gaming comrade that I should be. I should have told her in advance, "Hey, look, I can't tell you what's happening in the show, but I think you're going to want to stick around because one of these things are going to be very important to you." I could have told her that, so I'm going to tell her after the fact. But people like Dark Sakura that are gaming on iMacs or whatever that may be underpowered normally, I'm gonna tell you, Nvidia GeForce Now completely changed that. You heard the reviews from Forbes, Laptop Mag, MacStories.net. Again, I'll go through them again. For Mac users, GeForce Now is an opportunity to finally play the most advanced games available on the computer they love, which is exciting. That's courtesy of MacStories.net. Any laptop can become a gaming laptop, even a MacBook, says Laptop Mag. And according to Forbes, Nvidia GeForce Now Ultimate changes everything. Yes, it does. Suddenly, the Mac became a brilliant gaming platform. So, Dark Sakura, let's chat. I know that you kind of been like in flux as far as your gaming experience on the Mac, and you felt like that you were in a situation because of Stadia's closure. I'm here to tell you, look, this may be your solution, and this is the premium service. You know what I'm saying? So we're talking some pricing that is not exactly the same as what Stadia Pro offered. However, there's ways that, you can work around that. AT&T.com/games. I believe they're still giving out 6 months of priority. There's other things, for you to try out the priority tier for 6 months. There's other promotions and stuff like that. GFN is going all out to make sure that they can get the ultimate tier in people's hands as quick and as fast as possible and as much as possible. And trust me, you'll never want to turn back once you get it. So Sakura, I'll reach out to you. I really had you in mind when I read this, and I meant to reach out and say, hey, look, you might want to check out the show. Even though I know you're all the way on the West Coast, you're like, hell no. But even if you check out the video on demand, or anybody that is gaming on a MacBook that feel like that they're at a loss, it's too underpowered. Of course, they can't do it natively just because the lack of titles that are supported or the power of maybe the older Macs. That's out of the window. Over 1,500 games supported on NVIDIA GeForce Now. I'm pretty sure it did by daylight. Sakura, your game to play is supported here, and you're definitely going to want to check it out. You know what I mean? And like we said, as far as memberships are concerned, there's a variety of different promotions and stuff going on. Me and you can chat. We can go through that and spread the news. Spread the news. You know what I mean? Because I know there's a lot of different Mac players out there. But shout out to Dark Sakura, one of the staples in gaming podcasting ever of all time. Like, if there's a Hall of Fame of podcasting, Jamie, all those folks over there at Orange Lounge Radio, they definitely need to be there. All right. Okay. Fine and dandy and all, right? I dedicated the show to one of my friends and ignored all of you. That's right. Dark Sakura is better than all of you. No, just joking. I love you all the same. Now, Dark Sakura is a great person, and definitely check that out. Look up Orange Lounge Radio. You're going to want to check out that show. A hell of a gaming show, and it's not your typical console war fighting over this stuff. Like, these people are very vested in gaming, and they know their stuff. You know what I'm saying? And they have unique conversations that just outdo anything that you're hearing elsewhere. So go check out Orange Lounge Radio. That being said, I dedicated that to my friend. But now it's me time. Me. Did I make your eardrums bleed? Now it's time to get into the number one item as far as CloudDosage or MM2K is concerned. This is the number one item on GFN this week. Me. That's what it's all about. Let's get to it. What is our number one item, folks? Let's talk about it.
Number 1.
Yeah, baby. Trails to Azure launched today in various platforms, and it's launching day and date. This rendition of it, Legend of Heroes Trails to Azure, is launching day and date on Nvidia Geforce now. Yeah, baby. All right, let's show some video. Let's show that beautiful beam footage. All right. If you guys don't know about this game, Legends of Heroes Trails of Azure is a turn-based RPG. All right. And it's already getting great scores, but we'll get into all that. Just to give you a little description of the game. Sandwiched between two great powers, the city of Crossbell is the place where the Eurobos group carry out the biggest and darkest schemes. A mysterious drug is spreading its poison across the city. The mafia and the mercenary groups seem to have a role in the crimes. Add a breakdown to the political order to the mix, and you have complete chaos in your hands. The world becomes more and more real, and battles become more dangerous. In Ao no Kasaki, feel the rain patter on your skin and enemies creep up to you in the dark. That is, our good friends, the description of Legends of Heroes Trails of Azure, turn-based RPG coming from NIS America, is now launching on multiple platforms, and it's also hitting Nvidia Geforce now today, and I can't wait to play it. I'm gonna get it on Steam. Actually, right now on Steam, it's $39.99. Probably can find a sale elsewhere, but the thing is, I got $30 sitting in Steam, in my Steam wallet, and it's burning a hole in my wallet. So I've been trying to find games to spend this $30 on. This will probably be the perfect game. So I'm gonna go buy Legends of Heroes Trails of Azure, and we're gonna go play it. We're gonna go play it on our Twitch channel. Let me do this. I'm gonna put it on Twitch. I'll put up with our Twitch channel. Join us on Twitch today for our featured game stream. Twitch.tv/Mighty Most 2000. Oops, I didn't mean that to be in all caps, but it is. So yeah, join us there, twitch.tv/Mighty Most 2000, or you can simply go to our designated website, hndc.live. Check me out. I'm going to be there playing the game, highlighting it. I love turn-based RPGs. My favorite game of all times is a turn-based RPG, which is called Phantasy Star 2. I believe you can play it in on Xbox. It's like, look up Phantasy Star 2, not Phantasy Star Online. Phantasy Star 2, look that up. I think one of the greatest games ever, one of the most compelling and jaw-dropping stories of all time. And I love the turn-based action and how it's worked out. But yeah, we're gonna play this game. We're gonna highlight it. That this is gonna be our featured game, and then probably what we're gonna do after we play that game, take a break. We're gonna come back over to CloudDosage streams on YouTube, and we're gonna play some what do you call that game? We're gonna play Atomic Heart. I'm loving that game. I love Atomic Heart. Now, Division 2, there is a polarity switch event going on right now. I need to get my points up because I only got 1 star. But we're gonna play this, and then we're gonna play some Atomic Heart. I'm loving them. I'm loving that game. We're gonna get our RPG on. All right, so yeah, definitely our number 1 item for today, which I forgot to put up the banner, is Legend of Heroes Trails to Azure. It is day and date on Nvidia Geforce Now with other major platforms. That's important. And I want to show you guys and gals something else too, because this game is no slouch. This is not some game that is like, oh, this game already has an 85 Metacritic on PC. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like, this is no slouch. So you're going to want to try this game out, give it a shot. I'm giving it a shot. I can't wait to get my hands on it. And then we're going to, like I said, we're going to highlight it over on Twitch. So join us after. Just make sure you're click on that link that I posted. Make sure that you are following us there so you get the notifications when we go live, and you can check us out playing this game. If you're like on the fence and you're like, oh, I don't know. That's a good Metacritic score and all that. And I'm not saying that Metacritic should tell you whether you want to play a game or not. You know what I'm saying? But I'm just letting you know that this is not just some run-of-the-mill game. You know what I mean? Like, people are enjoying this game. So we're gonna go out there, we're gonna play it, we're gonna highlight it for you and help you make your decision. But I think it'll be worth it. And you might be able to find some deals. Like, matter of fact, let's go check it out right now. Let's do that right now. Let's check it out right now. Let's see if there are some deals on what do you call that game? The Legend of Heroes, I'm gonna go to CD Keys. Let's go to CD Keys. CD Keys. No, there's another site. Damn, a geek, if you're still in here, what is that site that compares keys on different storefronts? Let me know because I know you know what that is. The Legend of Heroes. I don't know. It ain't on CD Keys. Heroes. I almost put in the Legend of. I ain't gonna say what I almost put in. The Legend of Heroes Trails to Azure. Okay, it ain't on CD Keys. That's for sure. So let me do it this way. I'm gonna put PC keys. PC keys for fine. Green Man Gaming. Oh no, that's Fanatical. What is that? Is that All Key Shop? I think it is. Is that All Key Shop? Aniba? You think it's Aniba? I think it's All Key Shop. No, yeah, it's All Key Shop. Trails of Azure. Oh man, nah, you ain't getting. Hey yo, they said you ain't getting this game on sale. No. Golly, man. They ain't playing with this one, man. No, there ain't no sale of Trails of Azure, but that's all right. But it's not like it's $70. But I'm getting it. I'm getting it today. So you guys can check out my gameplay and see, what you think about it. I love turn-based games. They don't get enough credit, you know what I'm saying, that they deserve. And I'm definitely going to enjoy playing this game. All right. So that's it for our countdown. Let's go to our honorable mentions. Let's see here. Let me go to the web. So in regards to our honorable mentions, so the two games that are releasing today, hold on, let me get that off the screen. The two games that are releasing today are, what did I do? Let's make that bigger. Disney Dreamlight Valley via Steam and Epic Game Store, and The Legend of Heroes Trails to Azure, new release on Steam. All right. Also, I'd be remiss if I didn't let you guys and gals know about this. This is my new gaming channel. It's called Ubimos Gaming. I'll drop a link to that in the chat. This thing is pretty much going to be powered by Nvidia Geforce now. My new gaming channel dedicated to all things Ubisoft. And I do want to let you guys and gals know this. I cannot break any NDAs, but the reason why I created this channel here is because I do have some close proximity to some things for Ubisoft happening. I've gotten my hands on games early. I can't tell you which ones because that's under NDA. There's games that are coming out that you may or may not have heard of from them that I've gotten my hands on early. So if you enjoy Ubisoft games, or if you're interested in hearing their news and stuff like that, or you want to know what's going on, what's the latest and greatest going on with Ubisoft, we have a podcast every Monday that we do. It's called the Ubimos Podcast. And then we do various game streams there, where we got a couple right now. I got clips and stuff that we're going to add, and videos that I do elsewhere. I pretty much add to playlists here. So all my Ubisoft content, even my stuff from a while back, will all show up here. Anything that's Ubisoft related, whether I do it whether I do it natively on the platform, or whether I do it elsewhere, it's all going to show up here in Ubimos Gaming. So if you want to, or if you could be so kind, give us a follow at Ubimos Gaming. And what we will be doing again is, as we get coverage on things that, as long as they don't affect my NDA, you know what I mean, we'll be talking about it on our podcast. And it's not all like Ubisoft fandom. It's the good, the bad, and ugly. You know what I mean? Like the very first episode, we asked what's going on with Beyond Good and Evil 2. There's been not so positive news going on with that studio. We took a deep dive into that, and we talked about solutions. This past week, we talked about the rumors surrounding 5 new Assassin's Creed games and what that's all about, and what does Ubisoft need to do in regards to the future of Assassin's Creed. And we talk about the news that nobody else is talking about anywhere, that you guys may skip or may miss because of who you're listening to or who you're not listening to. So definitely check us out. The biggest thing in relation to this podcast is that all of our game streams, pretty much, they're going to be powered by Nvidia Geforce Now. There's like, Nvidia Geforce Now is the best place to play Ubisoft games. Period. Yeah, I said it. Nvidia GeForce Now is the best place to play Ubisoft games. Period. I said it. So go check us out there. All right. Also, I'd be remiss to not talk to you guys and gals about this. This is our mother site, pntsnetwork.com, where we cover all things gaming, including Nvidia Geforce Now. So definitely check us out there. We got some great content there. All things gaming, great articles, great streams, all that stuff. Check it out by the PNTS Network family. Check out CloudDosage.com. And this is what you can do with CloudDosage. Like I'm on the main site right now, but I want to show you guys something. If you you can't see it, but in the address bar, all I got in is gfn.clouddosage.com. And then I'm going to hit enter and look what happens. It takes you to our designated Nvidia Geforce Now spot, to where you can even set up an RSS feed for just Geforce Now news. That's sick. All right. So check us out at Nvidia Geforce Now. This is the Lord of the Ringlings Golem announced for Geforce Now. That's dope. 7 games that hit. So they talked about that. So just a lot of great stuff for Nvidia Geforce Now. You definitely want to check that out. All right. That's our show for today. It was kind of light, not a lot going on, but it doesn't mean that the stuff that they didn't talk about wasn't heavy. Let's go to the chat, get your thoughts on this week. You know what I'm saying? Because our good friends at GFN are listening, and they want your feedback to the news that they drop. So let's do this. Let's go back here and let's see what the people are saying in the chat. All right. Says just like seeming epic. Yeah, I'm still confused on it. I'm gonna figure that out. But I'm just confused. So are you guys saying that all I have to do is link my Xbox account to the EA app? That's all I got to do, right? And then when I go to Nvidia Geforce Now, let's just say I want to play Battlefield 2042, it'll automatically know that I have that game. I don't know how that. Do I have to link my Nvidia Geforce Now? Where's the link between Nvidia Geforce Now and EA? That's my question. Like, let me. I'm gonna open this up right now. Sorry for the mic hit, y'all. I'm gonna open this up right now, and I'm gonna go to Battlefield 2042. Okay. So we got Battlefield 2042 right here. Oh, and it says select a game store EA app. Oh, okay. That's the part we were missing in my questioning. When you open up Battlefield 2042, for instance, it says EA app or Steam. All right. Okay. And I can select EA app. And if I select, I guess in the EA app, if I've connected my Xbox ID to the EA app, then I'll have access. Okay, I got it now. All right, that's dope. Okay, cool. All right. Let's see here. What else we got? He says in Neba, hey, as many key places. Look, let me tell you something, man. If y'all ain't following my homie Geek to Sneak, I'm not gonna tell you a secret. But Lo-Fi put me down with the Game Pass joint, right? He put me down. I'm snitching on Lo-Fi. He put me down, right, bro? You the man for that one. You the man. We're gonna have to send you a box of cookies or something for that one. Yo, that's so if you like Xbox and you game on PC and you trying to find ways to shave a little bit off, Geek to Sneak is your man. Y'all need to be following my bro. Check, and then hey Geek, put a link to your Discord in here too, man. Follow Geek to Sneak and all the things that he do. Hey Geek, we need to get on Division 2. We're gonna have to suffer through it and do a damn raid. I don't know where the homie Casey's at. He done abandoned us. There's some other cat that we got in the group. His name is The Leftist. He's killing it. He's like Casey Part 2. But we got to get a raid together via Nvidia Geforce Now. Now, wherever you play, that's the great thing about Old Dirty Blasters or Clan. As long as you're playing on any cloud platform, including Nvidia Geforce Now or PC, you can rock out with us. But we got to do that, bro, because I want that Eagle Bear. I played this game too daggone long to not have all these exotics. All right. I'm gonna have to do some farming. Yeah, bro, we got to do something, man. They talking about going to the dark zone. We gotta reach out to is it Christopher Torres? Yeah, we gotta reach out to Torres, man. We ain't talked to him in a little bit. I know he's on GFN. We got wrapped to him. You know what I'm saying? Did you drop the link to your Discord, bro? Drop the link to your Discord. Unless you're like, hold on, nah, that's exclusive, MM. I don't want all these weirdos. Then in other words, don't drop the link. Don't let me get you in trouble. Yeah, we got to get with Torres. We got, hey, look, on one of my streams, and I got to make sure I add that to Ubimos Gaming. On one of my streams, you had brought in some cats in that raid where Casey was trying to lead us. That raid was fun as hell, even though we was getting our asses kicked. That raid was fun as hell. If you can get them cats again, because them cats was fun. I have fun gaming with them. If you can, I think you brought them in. If we can get them cats back in, man, we'd have a blast. I'd have a blast. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I got to reach out to Torres too. It's hard because he's not on Twitter. Torres, if you listening, get your ass on Twitter, Torres, so we can do this Nvidia Geforce Now thing, bruh. Stop playing. It's my bro Torres. And shout out to the Old Dirty Blasters. If you don't know what the heck I'm talking about, the Old Dirty Blasters is our clan. Let me do this. Old Dirty Blasters is our clan for Division 2. But it's meant to do a bunch of other things too. Like, we want to take gamers wherever there's multi-platform play across cloud and PC and even consoles too. And we all want to game together, wherever there's multi-platform play. So a lot of the stuff that we do get into, it is, It is Ubisoft games. Now I'm hoping that Take-Two wises up, right, Geek? I'm hoping that Take-Two wises up and they make their games available via Nvidia Geforce Now. So we can add back Borderlands, because that was a Stadia thing, but now Stadia's gone. So we need Nvidia Geforce Now. I mean, we can already do cross-platform with Destiny. You know what I'm saying? Take-Two. Look, man. Hey, look. Let me have because this was a shorter show, so I got like a minute that I can talk to my homie Strauss Zelnick. Hey, Strauss, I get it, man. I get it. You at the gym. You at the gym working out, trying to get chiseled, talk to the ladies. I get it, bro. I get it. Granting access to Nvidia Geforce Now does nothing negatively to your bottom line. Like, people have looked through the process. I mean, as far as like engineers and coding and porting is concerned, there really isn't that. So all the heartaches that you kind of had with Stadia, I get it. That was a separate platform and it wasn't worth your while because everything that was involved. I get that. But you're just granting access. And here's the thing, Take-Two. 20 million people, if not more, have access to Nvidia Geforce Now. Of those 20 million, there are a subsect of gamers that only cloud game. The only way they can play your games is via cloud gaming. So with a no risk, this is no risk, but all reward opportunity. Why would you leave money on the table? cloud gaming is overshooting projections. Like I was crunching the numbers last night because court documents were released via the CMA. We're going to get heavy right now because I want to talk to all my developers that still won't work fully with Nvidia Geforce now and come on the platform that still are or maybe that's not the best way to they're apprehensive to do what needs to be done so their games are here. It's all reward, no risk. Crunched the numbers last night. We were looking at gaming, mobile, PC, cloud, console. And I wish I had the numbers in front of me, but cloud gaming is now over 1%. Around this time, it was still projected to be less than 1%. And I have erroneously said it was less than 1%. I was wrong. It's getting closer to 2%. Now, is that moving the world? No. But when you simply have a group of people that would love to play your games, that the only way they can do it is through the cloud, and there is no investment that you need to take as far as porting there's none of that. To me, it only makes sense, as Phil Eisler has said of Nvidia Geforce now, that you're extending your market to millions of more gamers. Why wouldn't you do that? No risk or reward. So what that means is Nvidia Geforce now is not a subscription model. The only subscription is access to their portals that gives you access to the games in the cloud. They still have to buy your game, Strauss. And you can track that. I'm pretty sure you can track how people are playing your game and what portals and so forth they're doing it through. There are literally millions of gamers out there that I would assume, and Phil Eisler has put the numbers out there, millions of gamers that are out there, that the only way they can play these top-notch games is via Nvidia Geforce Now. To me, it's time to tear down the walls. And I might sound a little hyperbolic or whatever, but again, I look, man, y'all better than me. As a business person, I'm not leaving no money on the table, especially for an emerging platform or an emerging sector that's outperforming its projections. Even if the cut of the pie is small right now, I want to get on the cutting edge, on the front end. And I get, again, the risk that you had with Stadia because you had to develop for it and all that, and that porting process was cumbersome. You ain't got them problems here, man. It's a no-brainer. I'm not leaving money on the table. My investors aren't asking me, well, how come, we heard that Nvidia Geforce Now, they have a sector of like 2 million gamers that are only playing these games via the cloud. Are you trying to tell me that if you gave access to Grand Theft Auto 5 via the cloud on Nvidia Geforce Now, you're trying to tell me of those 2 million gamers that are only gaming in the cloud, that 70+% of them wouldn't buy the game? Is that is that the belief? That's the thing. The cloud gaming window or catalog of games is a lot smaller than the catalog of games abroad. So we buy everything. You know what I'm saying? We buy everything. Just some food for thought, man, for any of my, not just Take-Two, but any of my developers that are like, that are still on the fence. Like, I think it's time for EA. I mean, maybe it's because of the agreement that they have with other people. I think it's time for EA to stop playing. You need to drop your stuff day and date on Nvidia G. Look, man, I'm going to say this. People aren't going to like it, but I can only be a straight shooter. Nvidia Geforce Now is the best, right now, is the best cloud gaming platform, period. Period. You want your low budget entry options or your free option, and because you just want to play here and there on the go, okay, get and try the free option. You want your low budget, you know what I'm saying, option, give you some good 1080p play via the 2080 pods, which are very reliable. Go ahead, become a priority member. Do you want to game in a way that less than 1% of the gaming population can game? 4K, 120 frames per second, ultimate, everything, ray tracing, Nvidia Reflex. You want a game like that? All right, we got an option for you too. Over 1,500 games. Simply put, Nvidia Geforce Now is the best way to cloud game. Period. Period. Why wouldn't you want to grant your catalog and have your catalog truly shine in the hands of people who are willing to buy the game but just couldn't buy the hardware? Now you are not okay, because think about it like this. You now have a sector of people, and I know I'm one of them. At times I got to fight my wife and beg for my life in order to upgrade a PC component. So there are games that I would look at natively on PC and just be like, well, I'm not getting it. I have the money to get the game, but I don't have the money to get the part to play it the way that I want to play it. Let's just say I need a $1,700 GPU. I may have $800 or $900 on me. I might have a stack. I ain't got $1,700. But here's what happens when you put your game on Nvidia Geforce Now. That $800 or $900 that was short for that GPU is now $800 or $900 that I use to play and buy more games. More of your games that you allow to be on the platform. It's simple math. If you don't have to waste resources into porting, if you don't have to waste resources in that fashion, and it's a no risk, I'm not even going to say low risk, no risk, all reward proposal, why wouldn't you offer your game to more people? As an investor, I would want to ask you that question. Like, why aren't we there? Like, what is the risk? Why aren't we there? Yeah, I think it's time for everybody to stop playing around now. I get it. There may have been deals involved with Stadia and this one, you know what I'm saying? All right, not anymore. We're starting to see Microsoft break down those walls and give 10-year deals to all these cloud platforms. You ain't got to do all. I mean, we know the motivation around a lot of it, but regardless, it's happening. What are you going to do now? What is your answer? Not even the gamers, because we get it. You're a business, and the people that you really move for are the investors. Explain to an investor at a no risk, not low risk, no risk, all reward proposal, why you wouldn't offer your game to more gamers that simply don't have the hardware options to play it, but because of the cloud now they do, and they're willing to drop money on your game. That's money to purchase the game, DLCs and the likes. Again, I may be short on getting the $1,700 video card. I may be short on picking up, waiting in line, getting beat up by the bots on the $500 console. I may have like 300, and I don't want an S, a Series S. I may have 300, but I ain't got 500. So by me having the Nvidia Geforce Now, me having that 300 extra to buy the games now that I can access because I couldn't access it before for the hardware, or that $800 or $900 if I'm a PC gamer. It just doesn't make any sense to me to hold back anymore. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. I'm going to get you guys' thoughts and then I'm going to close out. Yeah. Geek to Sneak says, he says GFN Ultimate has no rival. Absolutely. There is no rival. I want to do this though. I want to show you guys real quick our community. You go to Old Dirty Blasters Clan. And right now we're just active for, we're active for 2 clans. Borderlands 3's kind of been put on hiatus. We got to update the website to reflect that. But you can sign up for our Destiny 2 clan as well. We do have a Destiny 2 clan that we're trying to build up. So we definitely got a Tom Clancy's Division 2 clan, and then we got a Destiny 2 clan that you can sign up for. All right. Okay, that's it. Let's go back here. Let's go back to the chat. And yes, no lies detected. He said, yeah. Yeah, I mean, look, the cloud gaming space is volatile. Things can change. But right now, we're in the here and now. No telling what the future holds. Right now, there is no better way to cloud game than, you know what I'm saying, Nvidia Geforce now. So I got to upgrade. I said I needed 2 terabyte SSD, been putting it off. Yeah, I'm not buying no more SSDs. I'm not playing that natively. Like, I'm using the power of my computer. I got a 3070. I might get a 4070 Ti, and then that's it for years because of NVIDIA GeForce Now. I do have to upgrade my PC. Like, my PC motherboard is maxed out at the 9th gen CPU. So I do have to upgrade. So I'm going to upgrade, get like a 12th gen CPU, get a 4070 Ti. But it's not to play games natively. I might test it out and see if I can play games natively. This is going to be for content creation. I'm not even going to worry about playing games natively unless it's a game that's not on NVIDIA GeForce Now. I'm going to play it on NVIDIA GeForce Now. That's it. Yo! Geek to Sneak. I mean, not Geek. Damn it. Cold Blood Sensei's in the house. Cold Blood, you're getting what is it? I done forgot the name of the damn game already. You getting Legends of Heroes today? It releases today. I'm getting it. I'm not even gonna have you had the audacity to put your other comment up there. We're not even gonna all right, y'all. Well, that's it for today's show. Love it. I'm gonna be picking up the Legends of Heroes Trails to Azure. I'm going to be picking that up, and then we're going to be playing it over on Twitch. Give me about 30 minutes. Say we're going to go live at 11. How about we do that? I go live at 11 and we'll play it then. All right. So thank you everybody for joining us for today's show. We appreciate it. Hope you enjoyed it. And we'll see what next week's showcase brings. Until next time, have a wonderful gaming day. And again, I have it posted at the top. Join us in about an hour, a little bit over an hour, over at Twitch as I play Legends of Heroes over there so you guys can take a look at it. Until next time, have a wonderful gaming day. Peace.